Hey guys, it's Coach B Wiley here. I wanted to give you guys my birthday message. Today I turned 21. I'm not 21. It's June 21st, first of all. And today I am 41. And it's my 41st birthday right here, right now. This video is going up today. So if you're here, give me a thumbs up, put me a happy birthday in the comments, or share with a friend. So I just wanted to come on here and talk briefly because I haven't been on here last week. I was on here the year before. And coming into year 41 has been probably the best birthdays I've ever had. Those are the people who are in my life outside of family and friends, and including family and friends, have really tapped into my brain. They literally tapped into my brain and they was like, oh, you like that? Got it. Oh, I need to say that? You show right. And it was just like the gifts. I got so many gifts. And on my birthday, I don't expect gifts. I don't ask for gifts. Can't remember the last time I actually asked for a birthday gift. And I got more gifts known to man. And the first one I opened was just so mind-blowing. I was just so like, what the heck, is this my life? But apparently it is. So I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about moving forward, pressing on, putting one foot in front of the other. Like over the last 2 years, my life has been in shambles. It has been so dark. It is like the enemy has literally been fighting me and trying to bust me over my head with a skillet every time I get up and try to do right for the Lord, right for my son, right for myself, right for B. Wiley, and all things in between, to where it got so bad. I was just like, the enemy is literally trying to kill me. Like, legitimately. It's obvious. And for those of you who are feeling like you're being beat down by the enemy, for those of you who are feeling like it's just one thing after the other, what's next, what the heck is going on, I'm telling you, number one, you want to get in prayer. And I'm telling you, you got to get in prayer. Not get in there, but you got to stay in there. And you have to make the decision that this whatever I'm going through, this storm, because it rains on the just and the unjust, is temporary and it's going to pass. I'm going to move through it as long as I don't stop. And I'm telling you, my storm was 2 years long. 2 years. And that's a long time. I know it, guys. That's a long time to say, well, wake up every day and be in a storm, but you're supposed to keep going and it's going to last for 2 years. I'm telling you, you have to. Because the lessons within the storm can be applied to your life lifelong. So let's say you're in a dark place and things are happening, whether that be in your finances, in your family, at your job, with your friends, with your children. It comes at all of us, respectfully, disrespectfully. It's going to get out of control. Your thing is, what you must do is sit down with yourself and see what you can solve. What are the problems that I'm facing, the issues, the burdens, the conflicts, the challenges? How can I personally make a change? Can I correct it? What can I do about it? For those things, you go one thing at a time. You don't want to choose to do all things because that will overwhelm you and you will give up and you will be even more further down in the dark than you were before. Take it one thing at a time and strategize, prioritize. What can you do? Then the things that you cannot change, because there was something that happened in my life that I could not change. There was nothing I could do to change it. It was just there. And I was just looking at it every day. And there was nothing I could do about it outside of complaining and trying to get someone else to do something about it, because I physically didn't have the power to do anything about it. And it beat me so far down because before that happened, something else had happened. And before that something happened, something else had happened. It was literally like a bunch of dominoes that were lined up, and it was like boom from the beginning. And the beginning was what, back in 2020? And then the end. Y'all know how that long thing is of dominoes? And we just got to the end of it. And so all I can say, guys, cry it out, work it out, punch your fists in the air, go for a walk, vent to a friend, hire a therapist, hire a life coach, do whatever you have to do to make sure you are undefeated. The moral of the story is, when you're going through the storm, what you can change, do it. And what you cannot, decide you're not going to let it bother you, whatever it may be. That could be that bill of health. nope, if you can't make no change to it, if they like, look, you got this and that ain't nothing you can do about it, then you decide, hey, you know what? I'm gonna live with this and try to be as healthy as I possibly can be. Because let's say they say that it's been going on in your family, that your family has heart disease, and there's nothing you can do about it other than get healthy as you can. But no matter what, you're still going to have some issues with your heart. Let's say there's just always issues. There's a line of bad hearts in your family, and no matter what you do, there's something going to be a little off with your ticker. So what can you do? You can sit here and you cry every day and be like, am my heart going to explode? Is it just going to stop ticking while I'm asleep? Like, are you going to think those thoughts? You shouldn't. I'm telling you to make the decision to live every day, period, in the fullness of the day. Wake up early, go to bed early, so you can have the fullness of each day. So in the summer, a lot of people get depressed in the summer. It's seasonal depression, and a lot of people, it's hot, we're in a recession, money can be funny, and all things in between. Trust me, I get it. What can you do? What did I say? Change what you can change, and what you can't, make the best of it. So let me see if I can give you guys another example. If you're in a relationship and you've been with this person for X amount of years and you're starting to see changes within them that are deal breakers for you, what can you do? You can change the person that you're with versus stressing yourself out about why they're turning and evolving and changing into something that you've never seen. There's no reason to try to beat yourself up or change yourself, who you are naturally, organically, to try to please them or fit in with them or get them to like you, love you, whatever. Your job is to say, hey, you know what? This isn't working for me. Even though we've been together for X amount of years, I'm going to exit stage left. Take care. It applies to everything. It applies to the things that are going on in your life personally, professionally, with your friends, at your job. I'm telling you, when the going gets tough, you got to pray. And you got to pray all the way through that thing. And you have to believe, and you have to take a moment. You take your moment to be emotional, angry, mad, sad, whatever, but you can't stay there. My issue was I found myself being really down, and I stayed there for a very long period of time. And then I'll kind of come out of it, but not really. And I go right back in there. It wasn't up until I say it was like 2 months ago, right around 2 months ago, that I said, you know what, devil, I see what you're doing. So instead of me being defeated and dang near dead on the inside spiritually, I'm making the decision that I'm going to make the best out of this mess that's going on, that I didn't speak up. It's unwarranted. Stuff just be happening, okay? And things happen to everyone. So when I made that decision, that one big, huge issue in my life, it didn't go away till another month or two or whatever it went away. But in the process, I had 2 other things come into play. And so I could fix those. So I was like, I see what you're doing. You see that I've decided that I'm going to get over this, but now you're going to send this. That's the thing, guys. When you're a believer, and here I am thinking, why is the enemy coming at me so hard? I'm just a regular chick. Like, what is so extra and special about me that this dude is coming for me? And the thing is, if you believe in God, you just never know what's on the other side. And the devil just didn't want me to feel love, because that's all I feel today, hunty. And that's all I've been feeling. At 41, that's all I woke up feeling good. I woke up, I went to the river walking, which I love to do. I love to be in or around the water. And that's one of my goals to do over the course of the next year, is to move from St. Louis and get somewhere to where I can access the water easily. And then after that, took me a cat nap. Then I met my date for lunch, and they had flowers and things for me, and that was really nice. Then I came home to all these packages and cards, and it was just crazy. And I was just like, wow, this is really nice. And it just warms my heart. And I want you to know that it should warm your heart when people who are pouring into you and they're showing you love, that you should receive it and you should give it back. So if you're worried about why you're not getting love from certain places, or if you're feeling down in the dumps, unappreciated, or whatever it may be, Take a look at who has given you the love that you desire openly without you trying to have to force it, and pour into them like they pour into you, and just put one foot in front of the other. This was really just it was like a rambling video, and I hope you just take a message from it. The moral of the story is, guys, when it's dark, it has no other way to go but to the light. When you're at the bottom, you have nowhere to go but to bounce back to the top. And so as long as you make up your mind and make the decision that this isn't how it's going to be for the rest of your life, then all things around you will work to benefit you. However, if you've made up your mind that this is what your life is going to be for the rest of your life, it's always going to be a domino effect of doom, then that's what it shall be. Mindset is everything, guys. You know, I'm always reading these books. If you don't know now, you know, I'm always reading this book about the subconscious mind and human behavior. And I talk to clients all the time, and I study people. And I've worked with psychologists for years, back when I was in college, when my major was psychology, before I switched it to broadcast journalism when I got my degree. And it's just like, man, people are very interesting, and there's always a pattern. However, what I know, even from the books that I've read that date back to the 1930s and 40s, they always say it starts right here. It starts in your mind. That's even in the Bible. It's in the mind. You change your mind, you change your life. You change your mind, you change what you want to see. You change your mind, you become who you need to be, so that you can see and align with people who are just like you. So just keep that in mind, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick little birthday message. And outside of that, I will be having multiple videos like I used to, like 6 videos. Like this time last year, I was doing like 6 videos a week, and I'm going back to that. That's my number one goal on my professional list, is to go back to those 6 videos. So it's going to be, of course, dating and relationships. When I say relationships, that means like romantic relationships. That means your relationship on the job, professional relationships, your relationships in passing with strangers on the street, meaning communication. And it's all about teaching you how to communicate effectively with everyone in your life. Teaching you how to openly engage and express yourself and be emotionally available. Then, of course, I got the dating tips. That's what I do. Give you the dating tips. Right now, I'm currently working on the breakup book. I don't even know if that's going to be the name of it, but it's all about breakups. And I have my levels of breakups. From 1, I think I'm at number 7 right now, like 7 categories of breakups, and I'm breaking that down. And all my books, they're going to be 100 pages or less. Hello, My Name is Single was right around 100 pages. Then Successfully Solving Single was like a handbook. It's not long at all. Daily Declarations is just another small handbook. And then I have this one, the breakup book, that's coming this year, 22, that I've been working on. And I'm excited about it because, shoot, it's probably breakup season right now, because as soon as it get hot, y'all folks want to break up with each other. But the moral of the story is, be on the lookout for that thing, behind all those things behind the scenes. And if you ever want to find me elsewhere, Coach B. Wiley. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. I'm always on TikTok. I've been doing videos pretty much every day on TikTok. So that's where you can find me. If you ever have a question, Ask B. Wiley. You know that's my segment that I do. Ask B. Wiley. You can go to Quora, Quora.com. Look up B. Wiley on Quora.com, and you can ask me a question directly, and I will answer it. If I don't answer it on camera, I'll answer it. I'll type it up on the laptop, and I'll send that question back to you. You can be anonymous either way. I'm not going to say your name either way. Anyway, so you can ask me your dating, breakup, relationship, communication questions on there. And if there's anything else, guys, just let me know. All right, guys, if you're still here, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you later.